Hello guys, it is the Hawk back here with another video. Tell me, what is the first thing you're going to notice on this pistol? Not the compensator. Possibly the mag. But hopefully it's that little thing right there. Let's bring this in for a closer look here. This, boys, ladies and gentlemen, is the ProConnect 3 that I have removed from the ProConnect 3 thing that it comes with, that comes with the remote line, and I put it onto my T8.1. So now I am able to run a ProConnect 3 off of this. I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but I'm introducing the compensator now. And then, I don't know if you can do this with the other mags, but if not, then you obviously know that I've got one of the new T8.1 magazines here. What they did was they went back to the original design of the 8 mags, where you could slide it down from both sides and make it that much easier to lock the spring into place like so. So that made it 100 times better and easier to bring the spring down. Like, even on these, if you try to bring it down with one finger still, it feels like it gets stuck halfway to the bottom, or a quarter away from the bottom, like that. So having both fingers again makes it so much simpler. Also, the new bottoms, the quick puncture, it's as easy as flipping up this little piece here, and then you can just turn it as much as you want. Bear with me here, I'm using one hand. So you turn that as much as you want, and then it just flips down and out of the way, out of sight. And then that just a new thing to open up the mag, and it kind of just stands there. And it even stands there with the mag, or with the gun on there too. So there's a new stand for your gun. Now the reason I upgraded to the ProConnect 3 on my pistol was for two reasons. Here's the second one. I actually ordered 2 of these. Was for 2 reasons. One, I upgraded to the ProConnect. Second reason, I got a second ProConnect. Third reason, I made a dual ProConnect line. That goes into one UFA. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was a bitch to make only because it was so hard, so very hard, to remove these from their original UFAs. Now, I don't know if you guys can see or not, if it's blurry. There, just focused it. There has been damage done to these pieces right here, the nuts, from just the wrenches slipping off when I'm trying to get it off, or that's the main reason. I actually had to bring it to my friend's workshop and use a clamp and clamp the UFAs in there, and then that gave me enough leverage in order to get it off. So now that I have 2 of those, I will now be running those with my X7 and my pistol, or I'll just be running my pistol, because these are the greatest remote lines ever. You can have air going through them and not connected to the gun and nothing leaks out, if you guys know anything about the ProConnect 3s. But if we spin over here, we got something here. We got a piece of paper that has a hawk on it, because when I get my D-mags in the mail, I will be spray painting this onto every single one of my D-mags to say that it is my D-mag and nobody take it. And that's like my identification. Now, D-mags, what do you mean D-mags? D-mags, why are we talking about D-mags? Well, because I've got this beautiful thing. Try to get it in the shot here. Let's lean it up against there. I have this beautiful marker called the Rap4 468. Got it in from just the other day. Guy on my panel team, Sean, had a T68 and he traded it in for me, and I purchased the 468 off of him. So I paid for the trade-in and then a little bit more for what the marker would actually be worth. So I paid about $400 for this. Bit cheaper than the actual 468 upon release, so worth it. Right now, it's got the 468 on there, the normal charging handle. One thing you'll notice is it is missing the remote connector to connect remote line. That's because I ordered another Pro Connect 3 male end, and I will be connecting Pro Connect 3 to this as well. That makes it easier to continue using my dual Pro Connect if I ever wanted to use Pro Connect or the 468 in my pistol, this in my X7 for some odd reason, or any combination. I've got 10-inch barrel. I've got the Noveski front shroud on there. It says airsoft only. Let's focus in on that there. Airsoft only, Noveski, and it's really not airsoft only, so it's for paintball too. I've got the rail covers on there because these are fairly jagged and fairly sharp. On the other side, I do have my engraving. It says Hawk, as you guys can see and read. So I've got that on there. And I am actually so pumped to use this marker. I shot a couple rounds through it, and it shoots nice. It's very smooth. The trigger pulls are sharp. You guys know as much as you guys can know about this if you're looking this video up. It's got a threaded tip on this barrel. It takes flask tips, which is good because I do have flask tips. As you guys know, marker comes apart by taking 3 pins out, 1 pin there, 1 pin on the mag there, and the other pin's right there. So that's how it comes apart. It's very easy to take apart and maintain. It's pretty much spider parts on the inside, so this is taking it apart. I've got the hammer slid forward right now for the reason of I'm not going to be using it until I get my D-mag, so I don't want to put any tension on the spring. The bolt is forward, and everything is forward that needs to be. Now, one thing I did notice, the bolt is a very odd bolt. I've never seen this bolt before in my life. If I had 2 hands, I would take it out and show you. But I'll show it in future videos, definitely. What else came with this marker? It's adjustable stock, so let's just lean that up against there for now. Came with the MOE handguard. I actually had to purchase the Noveski during the trade-in. I wanted the Noveski. The MOE handguard is glued together, so I had to do, or Sean did a bit of modification, so it may still be able to fit on the 468. I'm not 100% sure. Also, what he traded in was if I ever wanted to do tank and stock, I do have a 13 cubic inch downstairs in my basement, and then just a barrel M16 front sight. Now, and the parts kits that came with it is just a T68 O-ring kit, so pretty much it is the exact same internals. Now, for those of you that know, this piece right here, I don't know how well you guys can see this here, that is your velocity adjustment inside there, so you would have to turn it, take it out, and turn the little piece in there to adjust your velocity. What I believe is there is a spot for an Allen key in here. There's no way you guys will be able to see inside there. No, not a chance. But there is a spot for an Allen key in there, and I do believe you do not have to take anything out to adjust your velocity. You can fit an Allen key in there and turn it up or down however much you want to. So I'm actually looking forward to using this marker big time. I'm just waiting on the D-mags and the upgrade kit to be released for this, the $150 upgrade kit, so I will be purchasing that as soon as I can, and hopefully this is like praying that it'll be here in time for Fight for Asylum 2 at PRZ, because I do want to try this out before then or use it at that big game. Now on that, as I said, I will be painting this, spray painting this on every single one of my magazines, so if you do find that on the field, please return it to me. You will know it is mine, because it is a Hawk, and I believe I am the only person that goes by Hawk, and one of the reasons I do go by Hawk is because it is my favorite animal. I've had an obsession with them for a long time, ever since I was a kid. Ever since I first started Xbox, I went by the Hawk, or Hawk, and I've seen them everywhere. Every time I drove as a kid, anywhere I was driving around, even when I'm driving now, I see them everywhere I go. And they do have some meaning to me. They mean family, awareness, leadership, vision, and probably one of my favorite animals now. I don't know if you guys knew this about me or not, but I do have a tattoo of a hawk. I got it on November 21st. That's how much I love hawks. I got a tattoo of it, and that's how much meaning it has to me. You guys can kind of see it on my shoulder here. I'm not gonna show you right now. I will put a picture at the end of the video of my tattoo. And this tattoo, or this picture, was when it was first done, like pretty much maybe 10 minutes after it was first done. So you guys can see a picture of that. Now, with all this new gear, I do have more gear coming. I've got a total of 4 pistol magazines now. I'm so glad I upgraded to Pro Connect 3 here. And it's just, so far the remote line works perfectly. That's just putting air through it and connecting a tank to it. I haven't shut out of either one yet while connected to the dual thing, the dual UFA. I do have a new mask, or not a new mask, but a new lens that I will be attaching shortly because it is getting nicer weather out. It is a mirrored lens. It is a gold mirrored lens, dual pane thermal lens, so I will be doing that and attaching new camera mounts to it so the camera doesn't shake as much, hopefully. They're new mounts just to stick on there, and so the camera footage should be steadier. New lens, which will be probably put in before PRZ. A new vest that I bought specifically for MagFed to use with my 468. I actually just bought a Molly tank pouch to put on my back because I wasn't planning on running remote line, but seeing how the gun came with the remote line stock, I will be running remote. I'm not sure if I want to purchase a butt stock to run the tank in the stock. I haven't decided on that yet, but definitely will be running dual remote with the 468 and the pistol for my first time. Got a new vest. I have a new patch that says Pride, or Pain Fades, Pride Stays. I'll be wearing that patch every single day I go paintballing because that is a very good statement. Pain fades, pride stays. There's the meaning behind it is just as it says. Pain fades over time. Your pride, that's always there. That stays with you. I'll be wearing that everywhere I go, every time I paintball. And what else? I do have a name patch now. It's just a small one, maybe about this big, that I'll be wearing on the front of my MagFed vest because it has a Velcro spot for it. It just says Hawk on it, so that's kind of like my nameplate. Other than that, I do not have any new stuff right now. I have more stuff on the way. That pouch. I don't know if I have anything else on the way. I think those are the last 2 things. The last nipple, or the male end for the Pro Connect 3 for the 468, and that pouch, or the tank pouch. And I believe that's it. I have a couple more CQB videos for you guys coming up. 2 more? Yes, 2 more videos, very short videos. And then I will be at Fight for Asylum 2 with some of my friends. Some of Charlie Platoon. I'm not sure how many of us are going to show up. Money's tight for some of us. Car situation, mainly money, or other commitments. So hopefully if you guys are at Fight for Asylum 2, I'll see you there. Hopefully I'll be using my 468. And if you guys have any tips for me about MagFed or the 468 itself, please comment, please help me out. New to the MagFed scene, new to the 468 and Rap4. So any tips about where to keep oiled or greased or whatever I have to do to the marker, that help will be much, much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. This was the Hawk, and my tattoo will be in about 5 seconds. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate. Hopefully you enjoyed. Peace.